Okay, I'm here with Paul, one of the organizers. Can you tell me the history of this fun fly?
Well, it started in 2000. We had a small fun fly one day, and then pilots that were coming from the outside started to love the place, so they told us to make it a few days. So now it's a 3-day event, and there's pilots coming in from Ontario, Quebec, Maine, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and this year we have one guy from California and one guy from Germany. The airport in Edmundston is a perfect place for a jet with the paved runway, and it's a nice spot for them to fly, and also helicopters and airplanes. Well, some of the jet pilots, there's one that's Martin Lefebvre. He's from Quebec. He's been to competition all over the world. He's one of the best in Canada.
I've heard you have quite a resume. You've flown all over the world.
Oh yeah, actually I have flown at 3 different jet World Master. It's an international competition. You have 23, 25, between 23 and 25 countries that compete. I flew in England, Germany and Austria.
So can you tell me why you chose this model?
Actually, I chose a model because it's one of my friends' design. The model is done in Ontario. It's one of my friends, Jean-Guy Rochefort, that have done the mold. We know at first that a delta wing aircraft like the Rafale is quite stable. It can do some maneuvers that other aircraft cannot do. And actually, I have a very special setup at the rear of the aircraft. I can change the direction of the flow of the air that goes from the turbine at the rear, any direction. I can do maneuvers that other aircraft cannot do. It's quite special.
Okay, we're quite near the Quebec border. One way to tell is, can I get poutine at 10:15 here? Yeah. Okay, we must be near Quebec. I'll have one poutine, please. Now, this is the one way that you watch an air show here. Richard, this looks like quite the large plane. Can you tell me about it?
Of course. That's a 42-person scale Super Decathlon. Okay, that's a kit that I built this winter. Okay, it's made by AMR, which is Aircraft Modelers Research, a new company which is in Montreal. So you have to build it. It's all laser cut. It's about 300 to 400 hours of building time. And it's powered by a ZDZ 160 twin gas engine, 17 horsepower. And the airplane weighs 60 pounds.
So when you fly this, it's scale, so do you do any sort of maneuvers with it? Or?
You do any kind of maneuvers. You can do loops, rolling circles, hammerheads, cubinettes, so you can do everything. The real one does the same, but you have to fly, like I said, the airplane with the power she's got. You don't want to ask her too much. The best thing in RC flying is having fun.
Now it's time for the Great Hobbies Tech Tip of the Week.
This is Gary from Great Hobbies. On today's Tech Tip, we're going to tell you why we water the track. Why we water the track is it helps keep the dust down, plus it provides traction. When you have a lot of dust on your track, the dust is just like sandpaper going through all the moving parts of your vehicle. It's really hard on your RC car. So even when you're bashing in your backyard and stuff, get a garden hose out and water the track down to keep that dust down, and it's just going to make all your bearings and moving parts last a lot longer. For RCTV, that's your Tech Tip of the Week.